sometimes somebody gets, well, you look at your show that goes on at 10 o'clock in the evening.
Well, I do like to win, Don.
This is CNN Tonight. I'm Don Lemon. An in-depth interview with Donald Trump at his Manhattan headquarters in Trump Tower on the day when Russia conducts its first airstrikes on Syria.
What's your opinion of the retweet of the Heidi Cruz and Melania Trump pictures?
Well, I don't think we should start there. We should start with the fact that a super PAC that supports
No.
Cruz
I want to know what your opinion is. I'm not going to let you do that.
Don,
I'm not going to let you do that.
Omarosa,
stop.
I'm going to answer that. Because let me tell you,
Omarosa, stop. Omarosa.
He's going to
come
let's
back
stop.
For you. Everybody, cut the mics. Everybody.
We're
not doing that. I want everyone on this panel to answer the question directly. Then I will let you.
You can ask questions, but you can't answer them, Don.
Okay.
You can ask them, but I have to answer them.
Okay. We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
I will.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Andy, stand by. Answer my question directly. Do you believe the intelligence that Russians interfered with the election?
See, it's not as cut and dry as that.
Yes, it is. You can say yes or no.
We're doing it, and then when Chelsea Manning was doing it,
You just take a look at that show. That is a constant hit. The panel is almost always exclusive anti-Trump. The good news is he doesn't have good ratings, but the panel is almost exclusive anti-Trump, and the hatred and venom coming from his mouth.
Paris, what do you think?
I think this is fake news. This is not a news story. Don,
tell me what about it is fake, Paris. We're going to go. Are we going down this road again?
Yeah, we are. No.
Fake news is when you. Hang on. Let me explain to people out there watching and you what fake news is. Let me explain to people out there watching and you what fake news is.
Hang on. Let me explain to people out there watching and you what fake news is.
Like there, Don. I think we're about to be arrested because we're standing on the sidewalk and you said you want to... Move out of the way, sir. Move. We've been standing here all day. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, so that's what's happening here. So people are here and they're standing on the... You can see what's happening.
Like there, Don. Like there, Don.
I think we're about to be arrested because we're standing on the sidewalk and you said you want to... Move out of the way, sir. Move. We've been standing here all day. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Out of the way, sir. Move. Out of the way, sir. Move.
But this here is the foundation for this. You can't separate them. I don't know what them black robe perverts don't understand down there.
I've been standing here all day. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Fake news is when you put out a story to intentionally deceive someone and you know that it is wrong. I don't know of anyone who has put out a story in the mainstream media that I can think of right now to intentionally deceive anyone.
CNN's Don Lemon is joining us now live from Ferguson. What's the mood like, Ferguson? What's the mood like there, Don? CNN's Don Lemon is joining us now live from Ferguson. What's the mood like, Ferguson? What's the mood like there, Don?
Okay. I think we're about to be arrested because we're standing on the sidewalk and you said you want to... Move out of the way, sir. Move. I'm not going to resist a police officer. So I'm being pushed back by the police officer. You can see this is exactly what the citizens have been dealing with. So we're going to... Now you see why people are so upset here.
Don, this is a fake news story, in my opinion, because the underlying assumption
Thank you very much, everyone.
That...
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Good night, all.
Thanks, Don.
There's this one officer that you saw with me who is physically
pushing people. The one here to the left with the gray hair, this officer right here, physically pushing people out of the way, one of the older officers.
The second thing is you're going to start to see a group or a person guilty of racism or something along those lines. We're going to start pounding on that. They want your attention over here. The EBT cards are going to shut down. Can you imagine what's going to happen in North St. Louis and St. Louis County when the EBT cards go down, when the ATM machines don't work? Walmarts in Illinois always and other places had some problems with that already. Think about that, what's going to happen.
Out of the way, sir! Move! Out of the way, sir! Move!
I'm not going to resist the police officer, so I'm being pushed back by the police officer. You can see this is exactly what the citizens have been dealing with. What the citizens have been dealing with. What the citizens have been dealing with. So, we're going to... Now you see why people are so upset here.
Of duty after being shown on video here making harsh statements against gays, against women, as well as President Obama. You actually saw this same officer this week. He's the guy who pushed CNN's Don Lemon during a crowd clearing operation in Ferguson. Let's go right back to Ferguson now and to Don Lemon. I mean, it's really stunning, Don, to...
Well, it's wide-ranging inflammatory remarks about a lot of people, about women, about gay people. He talks about the President of the United States. He speaks out against affirmative action. I mean, Brianna, what do you say after that?
Tonight you said, fake it till you make it. And in my business, there's just no faking it. I mean, if we tried, we couldn't fake it. We wouldn't think of faking it.
Forgive me, it's simply a TV analogy when you're on TV and you haven't learned your craft yet.
I've been on TV for 12 years. I've never said fake it till you make it. I have to say goodbye.
Understood.
Goodbye.
One more follow-up.
Should I let him have a little bit more? What do you think, Peter? Peter, should I let him have a little bit more? Sit down. Sit down.
Just because of the attack of fake news and attacking our network, I just want to ask you, sir.
I'm changing it from fake news, though.
Doesn't that undermine?
Very fake news.
I know, but
Fake news is when you put out a story to intentionally deceive someone and you know that it is wrong.
CNN's Don Lemon is joining us now live from Ferguson. What's the mood like, Ferguson?
What the citizens have been dealing with. What the citizens have been dealing with. What the citizens have been dealing with. Now you see why people are so upset here.
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you state categorically that no